Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Jack and welcome back to another video. So I usually cut the gameplays to show the gameplay directly, but I wanted to basically show you here that I basically joined this free-for-all game, and kind of what happens in this gameplay is pretty much the inspiration behind the commentary today and the subject of today's video, as well as even YouTube to a certain extent. So I already have a feeling that this video is going to get a ton of dislikes, but before I get into it, it's basically like, well, when this gameplay was recorded, which I'm pretty sure was like Sunday, really late into the night or early morning, which is the most time I have to play COD on that day. Basically, playing team deathmatch was pretty much bad because you ended up running into full teams and basically suffering from the team balancing situation. You were running into full team after full team, and I was like, I don't want to do that anymore. So I joined this free-for-all lobby, and lo and behold, this is what happened. So anyway, so there's a level 393 Master Prestige in here, and this is not a video directed at the player themselves or whatnot. It's just that what happened ended up being the inspiration. So as you guys know, according to the title, is Call of Duty has made us mentally weak. I don't know what it is about this game or what it is about COD, or I don't know. I can't fully wrap my head around it. And the thing is that, like, for some reason, this game makes people rage out of their minds more than any other game. If you put me in Halo, which I'll get my ass handed to me at least half of the time, right? You put me in a Halo game, and basically, I will get my ass handed to me at least half the time, and I will not rage a single time. But with Call of Duty, it's a little bit easier to get under my skin. I don't fully know and understand what that's all about. I don't know if it's because I've gotten better as the years have progressed, and I just, I don't know. Because it seems like I might have gotten better in skill, but at the same time, mentally, it's like I've gotten weaker mentally because the game gets a little bit more under my skin than it should. And to basically tell you guys what happens in this gameplay is that this guy who was ahead and everything like that is obviously a good player by the way you see him play and all that kind of stuff. Or she, because it could be a female, you never know. Basically, we get into an engagement, we get into a gunfight. I end up winning, and they quit. And as a matter of fact, that gunfight ends up being the play of the game. Go figure. And they quit before the game is over. So it's like it makes me say, like, wow, these players, some of these really good players, or just players in general, and the community, the Call of Duty community, there's a chunk. I don't know what the percentage is, but there's a chunk of us that are mentally weak. And to go back to what I was saying at the very beginning of the video, how it kind of relates to YouTube, I mean, there are people out there, and hey, if you want to dislike any one of my videos, you are more than welcome to. And as a matter of fact, I encourage it, because constructive criticism is one of the things that makes me better as a content creator as well. But there are those kind of people out there, kind of like the players that play in COD, that just are so mentally weak, and just like people that watch videos, there's a percentage, like I said, I don't know what the percentage is, there's a percentage of people out there that will just get on a video, and then just because your opinions differ respectively, they will dislike your video, talk shit in the comment section, all that kind of stuff. Now, I'm not necessarily talking about this from my personal comment section or the number of dislikes that I get, although I have been a victim of that, and trust me, it's it makes me laugh half the time, because it's like, ha, you know, one of the things. Oh, by the way, for those of you guys that want to be content creators, make sure you grow thick skin, and hopefully with time you end up growing that thick skin, because you really can't take everybody's comments too seriously, or else you're gonna lose your fucking mind. So just a heads up on that. And I think this is the engagement right here. Wham bam. Wham bam, and there he goes. And later on, there he goes. He left the game. You look on the bottom left-hand corner, and there it is. And that ends up being the play of the game. So I guess he had enough, and I believe I'm ahead by 3 points now. So it is what it is. It's like, what is it about Call of Duty that makes us pissed off, and yet that makes us mentally weak? Because from my martial arts background, when you see somebody that's constantly angry, you don't look at that as a strength. You look at that as a weakness. Because an angry mind is a narrow mind, so they only got one way to go, and they can't help it because of their anger, and they can't control their anger. If you can control your anger, that's one thing. It's a little bit different than that. But if you can't control your anger, then you're weak. You may seem strong just because of the way you're reacting, but actually, when you look at it, you're actually weak because your mind is narrow. You're only thinking one way. You're not making sense and all that kind of stuff. And that, I don't know what the percentage is, but that is a decent chunk of our community. And I don't know what the hell it is about this game that brings out the worst in people a lot of times. And a lot of these people can be really peaceful people. Some of the most peaceful people in the world have been known to be complete assholes when it comes to Call of Duty. So I want to know your opinions, because all you guys, most of you guys that watch my stuff seem very, very sensible and very logical people, and you all have very unique points of view, as I've said time and time again, and I'm right, because your comments prove that to me, at least for the most part. You know, those the people that just like to talk shit in the comments, I don't count those guys. Those are just laughs for me. So if you want to talk shit, keep going. You just make my day by making me laugh. But in terms of the rest of you guys that basically literally comment to give me respectful feedback, I want to know, what do you think it is about this game that brings the worst out in people, and what makes our community, or a chunk of our community, so mentally weak in that aspect? Because I simply don't fully get it myself, and I've been playing Call of Duty for the last 8 years, give or take. So I don't get it. So please feel free to educate me if you would, please, because I would really like to know. And who knows, maybe some of you guys out there are in the psychology field or whatever form, or you may be students because you're interested in being a psychologist or whatnot in the future. So I took 2 years of 2 semesters of psychology back in high school because I found it very interesting, and I always had a fascination with the subject. And I know that getting educated in that field in terms of college in order to become a psychologist or a psychiatrist or anything in the mental health department is quite a feat in and of itself. It's a pain in the ass to get through school in that aspect. So in that aspect, I have a lot of respect for you guys. And so please, if there are any of you out there that happens to see this, that watch my stuff, let me know. Feel free. Educate me. I love it. I'm all about learning something new by the day, by the minute, by the hour. So, but yeah, that's pretty much all I got for this one, guys. It's pretty much like a mystery video, and for me, kind of speaking my mind. And like I said, in terms of my comment section and my videos, I absolutely like the fact that I'm not getting 100% thumbs up anymore, because not just because of the variety of opinion, but there's also because, well, attention is attention, and even negative attention, unfortunately, in one aspect, negative attention here on YouTube does kind of spread pretty much. And out of that negative attention, you always tend to get something positive out of it, at least. You know, like my dad always used to say, rest his soul, he always used to say, you know, you can have a beautiful garden full of nice flowers, but you are going to find a few weeds here and there. So anyway, that's pretty much all I got for this one, guys. Like I said, I know this isn't the best gameplay in the world, but I think it represented a good example. Here's the play of the game, and there he is right here, and I win that, and wham bam, and after that he quit. So, but I hope you enjoyed the video and the commentary as it is. And again, feel free to educate me. And again, you don't have to be educated in the psychology field to educate me. I want to know your points of view and where you stand on this subject, as well as some of you guys out there are also content creators. So what are your points of view in terms of the game itself, as well as the aspect of creating content and dealing with people that talk shit in the comments and all that kind of stuff? What are your points of view? Let me know down in the comments section. I can't wait to hear your feedback, and thank you very much for the support and the love and for watching. And as always, guys, if you enjoyed the video, let me know, and if you didn't, let me know what I can do to make my videos better, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.